Hello YouTube, welcome to this quick video. Today we had some serious snow here in my area, so I kind of figured out it would be a good day to take the Roxor and do a couple of projects. As you can see, the Roxor name was covered in very thick snow, heavy snow. And to do any work on my Roxor, I prefer to make sure that some of the snow comes off and I can see that everything is intact. So there you have the skid plate, which is going to go on the oil pan. I bought this a while back and I've had it in storage. So remember your tires, it's recommended you do 28 psi for your tire pressure. So Mahindra has a very good detailed instructions on their website, which is what you just saw there a while ago. And I brought the Roxor into the garage. Once you have the skid plate installed, this is what it's going to look like. You have your oil pan, which hangs kind of low on the Roxor, well protected. I'm just showing that the disc brake up front, which is it has a little protection there against ice buildup and road rash, from rocks. So this is on a previous video, and it shows the different parts that make up the skid plate that protects your oil pan. There are three main pieces, and then you have some fasteners. They come in this nice little bag. You have the part numbers on there. I'll try to take them out so we can see what they look like. That's the little bag with the fasteners, two washers, various sizes, 15 millimeter, and a couple of other sizes. I used a combination of wrenches, and sockets to get this project done. So you have the part number there, and also you can go on the Mahindra website, and under accessories you will see the skid plate. It's made of aluminum. Price is very accessible. I believe it should be about $150 for everything. Mine was sent to my dealer, but the fasteners were not included. They actually had to overnight those. You see the three pieces, and those are the part numbers on there. And that hole right there is for the oil drain plug. It goes in right there, and you have those cutouts on the side. I believe those are for the magnetic pan heaters. They're the ones you could buy from your local hardware store, and you just put it on the pan. It's magnetic, and then you plug it in to a power outlet, and it's gonna warm up your oil before you start your engine if you live in a very cold area. So those are the fasteners there. That's what it looks like. So to begin the installation, what you do is you build everything like that, just like you see there. You will see four of those fasteners. Doesn't need much explanation. You put everything together very loosely. You don't tighten them up, and that's what you will be left with. Two washers and those other three fasteners. So you have everything there built up like that. Just take a note of the orientation, and you do everything to you can see the front directly at the top of the screen. That will be the front of your Roxor, and then you have the passenger side and the driver side. The two sides are different, and in the rear you have the opening for the oil pan plug. As you can see, I shook everything. It's just fitted very loosely. And then now we have some two fasteners that we have to take off. If you look right there towards the front, the one towards the front, that's the one you'll be taking off. I'll bring it towards the center of the screen. If you look on the one on your left, that one at the center of the screen, right there, that's the one you're taking off. So yes, you go ahead and I believe that's a 15 millimeter. You will go ahead and take it off. Another picture just to show you the orientation with respect to your oil pan, and this is on the driver's side. So I have that one off. Wasn't too bad taking it off. It was snug, quite tight, but it wasn't back breaking. It was reasonably tight, well attached. And then I believe this is the passenger side. You also go towards the front right there. What you see right there, that's what you'll be taking off. And it's ahead of the oil filter. It's towards the front. So that's an engine mount. You will be taking that off also. For this one, I had some difficulty. I had to use an extension to be able to get there. So once you get those off, you will use two of those fasteners, and you will use the washer that comes from the locking washer that comes from those nuts that you will take off, and that's what you're gonna use to put on those bolts, just like I have there. You put the washer, the two washers, and that's how you're going to mount both of the bolts that go towards the front. So you have your pan there, everything is still loosely fitted. This is going to be on the driver's side. On the back, what you took off from there won't fit anymore, so that's what you will use on the back, on the driver's side. It comes in the package that Mahindra will send to you. So you push your pan up. Everything at this point is just being loosely fitted. Everything is very loosely fitted. You push it up. This is the driver's side, and you will use that bolt that came with your fasteners from Mahindra and attach it on the driver's side towards the rear. Now we move on to the passenger side. Do the same thing for the front. We use the washer that came off from the bolt that we took out, fit it like that, and then we get the washer from the bag that Mahindra sent you. There will be two washers in there. That's the washer right there. You fit it like that, and now you're ready to fit it towards the front on the passenger side. So we'll go ahead, fit it towards the front. Also, we do that very loosely. We don't tighten up anything at this point in time. And the last bolt you will be left with will go towards the rear. It's the biggest one that you have. After everything is put in place and everything is still loosely fitted, you will try to move your pan, adjust it so that you have it, the opening for your oil drain plug accessible. And then you start from the front, cinching up everything. Start from the front, driver or passenger side, adjust the pan, and then you cinch up everything. Start with the two fronts, and then you move to the two rears at the top, and then you come down towards the bottom and you tighten up everything, making sure that your oil drain plug is accessible. So those will be like the last ones. Making sure you start from the front. The two bolts at the bottom in the rear will be the very, very last ones that you will cinch up. So that's just showing you how the pan fits on the driver's side. That's what it looks like. Sorry, the video is taking a little bit long there, but that's just to give you an idea what it looks like. And that's what the front of the pan looks like. You can see that little slope so that it doesn't dig into soil or whatever, or snow bank, in case you're out in the wild off-roading. So that's what it should look like after everything is said and done. All right, so we'll have one more picture That shows you the pan with everything tightened up, everything buttoned up. And was a project that took about 45 minutes. Wasn't too bad. Had everything tightened up. And it will remind you it's just aluminum, so as you're tightening stuff up, the other ones will also move a little bit. So you make sure you go around one more time. And thanks for watching. We're having quite a bit of snow here, expecting 12 inches. And hopefully tomorrow I will be able to take out the Roxor to go and have some fun in the snow. When you are done, you will be left with these two fasteners that came from the front, driver side, passenger side. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.